Machine learning provides the foundation for artificial intelligence. So what is it? Well, as the name suggests, machine learning is a technique in which we train a software model using data. The model learns from the training cases, and then we can use the trained model to make predictions for new data cases. The key to this is to understand that fundamentally computers are very good at one thing: performing calculations. To have a computer make intelligent predictions from the data, we just need a way to train it to perform the correct calculations. We start with a data set that contains historical records, often called cases or observations, and each observation includes numeric features that quantify a characteristic of the item we're working with. Let's call that X. In general, we also have some value that we're trying to predict, which we'll call Y. And we use our training cases to train a machine learning model so that it can calculate a value for Y from the features in X. So in very simplistic terms, we're creating a function that operates on a set of features X to produce predictions Y. Now, generally speaking, there are two broad kinds of machine learning: supervised and unsupervised. In supervised learning scenarios, we start with the observations that include known values for the variable we want to predict, and we call these labels. Now, because we started with data that includes the label we're trying to predict, we can train the model using only some of the data and withhold the rest of the data for evaluating model performance. We then use a machine learning algorithm to train a model that fits the features to the known label. And because we started with a known label value, we can validate the model by comparing the value predicted by the function to the actual label value that we knew. Then, when we're happy that the model works, we can use it with new observations for which the label is unknown and generate new predicted values. Unsupervised learning is different from supervised learning in that this time we don't have known label values in the training data set. We train the model by finding similarities between the observations. After the model is trained, each new observation is assigned to the cluster of observations with the most similar characteristics.